Are good. Let's just do this. I'm gonna stop hesitating on this. All right. So, welcome back after a month off. So, you know, when you guys came into Willowbrook, you have been traveling together now for 16 days. In the last 3 days that you have spent in Willowbrook, you have met the mayor of Willowbrook, Aldrich. You hung out at the bar. You helped out um, April at the Honeybrook Apiary, finding what you believe to be a dream shard. You put it in a lead box. Uh, you know, Arlen's. No. See, 10 seconds in, I'm already fucking questioning my names. Arlen and Aldrich are brothers. One of them, you guys met in the basement of the mayor's house, where you started to see for like the first time the true possession part of this cult that you have been kind of running into along your path. I wouldn't say chasing, but this is present and very present in this area. You guys also found out about the missing twins, and with all that information, decided to venture towards the small village of Silent Pines, where a lot of this corruption seems to be originating. Um, a couple of you went in the village and noticed the well and the sickness of it, the runes. You noticed how the adventure, or all the villagers are just pushed to a level where it's almost zombie, but they're not zombies. They're just working in rhythm and not really paying attention to their surroundings. As you guys gathered back up outside the wooden walls of Silent Pines and started to plan what your next move was, you bumped into an older man, the Reed Whisper. Um, and what's his name? It's unimportant.
It's a T name, I believe.
Yeah, Talmar. Yeah, that's it.
Talmar.
Um, where there was like a bit of a standoff for a minute as you guys are on edge, and he was a little bit too. After getting comfortable, he told you that he does these runs outside the walls. He's been in this village for generations. Um, and he was out like 2 days ago, and something happened, and he just woke up and started walking back towards his house when you guys bumped into him. And he then offered his house. He told you about the mayor. He told you about the cultists that have been there in the rotations, and how most of the villagers have been influenced from whatever is happening. He told you that he thinks he found something of energy, and that's what knocked him out, but he just ran away from it, left it in the woods. You guys then, hearing his words, hooded up, slouched down, made your way into Silent Pines, avoiding most of the villagers, finding your way to his residence, where you started to plan. Um, as you did that, Celeste and Cyrus cast invisibility on himself, and I believe someone gave it to Celeste, and they went on a recon mission. As they went off to do their thing, a few of you realized outside one of the windows, these villagers getting together, and it's like they said these things in a way where it was like one line for a person, another line for a person, and then they said the third line like in cadence, which was, "We are the dream's children. The whisper calls us home. The light fades into shadow." They kind of said together, and then they went on their own ways. um, as you guys were preparing for rest, and I don't know, was there anything you guys were doing before we get to Cyrus and Celeste? That, I guess that's like, I know you just get ready for rest, right? So Cyrus and Celeste head off to Valenhart's house. Noticing that there was too much light or security on the doors, Cyrus and Celeste made their way around to the side where there was one of those like the bipart windows, and they just popped the latch that was holding it together, pushed it in, hopped in, and they were like in this little storage room of sorts. You opened the door and came around to the left, and directly in front of them there was a dining room table with two of these Umbra Dream cultists in purple and green robes with this just faint, like, trail of black energy that follows them, almost like Tinkerbell in the Disney movies, just a little bit, nothing too imposing. And you got a little bit of their conversation. And as you move through to explore more parts of the house, Cyrus tiptoed around, and that's when he saw the third cultist walking down the stairway, and that conversation brought into. But Celeste, just the wrong step on a wooden board, and you were asked to join these uh, these people at the table, and your form was then, revealed to them. A dark elf. You see him like start to look around, like ob- observing the area, and as they do, Celeste, you can see on the opposite side there's a door, and through that there's a room that looks like a kitchen from the way that it's lit right now. It is dark, but it's lit inside, and you can just see the door open up and then gently close. And the the two that you saw at the table are they position themselves not too imposing, not too close. But what you do notice is they have a mask covering their face. Um, and they look at you in this way. You can see their eyes, like the whites of their eyes, and their pupils darting around. And as the one comes down completely into this room that was from the stairs, they kind of bow their head towards him. A dark elf. What brought you to Silent Pines, outsider? Did you come to bask in her whispers? Or are you foolish enough to try and silence them? Or she as he maneuvers to you and stands kitty corner from you at the table, blocking your view towards the kitchen door now.
She's not going to answer.
You see him raise his hand up, and he's got these gnarly long fingernails that kind of almost start to curl at the end, and he does this, and you see to each gesturing to the whispers, and they each get this like black stone out of a pocket. You will tell us. Yes, you will. As they kind of hiss and snarl at you, and they put these like cobblestone pieces that have these runes that light up with like a purplish, like a deep purplish glow, just humming, and you start to feel like your fortitude being questioned. Do you hear her yet? He says. The dream stalker's call? Or are you still clinging on to whatever pitiful scraps of resistance linger in your feeble mind? And he looks right down, not at your level yet, still standing, trying to be imposing.
Am I still under like some sort of control where I can't move, or how was that? Do you remember?
It was more like a friend's.
Yeah.
You know, you could try to move if you would like.
Well, I have a sort of idea, but I don't think I can pull it off. Grasping at straws. I would need to be able to reach something in my belt, but I don't think they'd let me get that far.
Yeah. As soon as you move, they would be like, hands on the table. You're not going anywhere, sweetheart. Right here. And it's okay. You can talk. You can talk. Let's talk. Let's talk about the one you worship. Does he serve you well? Are you happy in that relationship?
She's just making like a really stern face and not making eye contact.
After a couple minutes of silence, you see these two like stones, and they're just like almost like incense, and they're mesmerizing. They're mesmerizing, and you're looking at them, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's a 10.
As you start to like like you're drugged almost. You feel whack on the back of your head. And your face goes down, hits the table.
Cool.
We're going to stop right there. You guys, the rest of you, as you're preparing yourself, about 25, 30 minutes later, you hear, as it sounds like something's like pushed into like the outer wall. Because I think you guys popped out through the back door because you barricaded the front door, right? And it like pushes open, and you can see like Cyrus with a bit of a fright over his face, and his eyes are like a little bit darker, and you know he's been inflicted with some some of this corruption that has been going on here, and he's panting like his heart beats up. He's sweating profusely. He's breathing heavy. They got Celeste. And he's like falls to the ground, like just exhausted from just darting back as fast as he possibly could.
They have who?
Celeste,
Right, yes.
yes.
Who has her?
It's two people that we saw coming into the village, and there was another. I made it around by the time they caught her. There was no option to save her at that moment. We gotta do something. We got to.
Billion will stand up and grab his warhammer, and let's go get her.
At that point, Cyrus passes out.
Well, he's gonna be no use.
Straight up, like, down.
You can probably just stay here with Talmar, and when he wakes up, he'll know where we went.
What do you?
I mean,
What do you mean?
I mean,
Friend got
shouldn't we
caught?
check him?
sounds like they got caught sneaking into the house.
Well, that's dangerous.
I think it's a little more dangerous for the cultists.
I appreciate your confidence there, young dwarf, but don't be fooled. These, man, if you're going to do something, yeah, you do it soon, because in the morning, that's when they come back from. They rotate out from the temple. Or don't. Save yourself. Rest. Hopefully you can find your friend. But if you let them have her for a day, she may end up being one of them.
Well, I mean, I don't think I speak for everyone, but I'm feeling a sense of urgency, and
Yes, Celeste has
Confident.
shown the most martial prowess in protecting us. We should rescue her.
Now, let's think of the pros here. Like, I would be the only female in the group.
And Gillian would be our only physical protection.
And
I mean,
we're diversifying our purple people.
I'm going to get her regardless. I owe her at least that much.
I'm only kidding, of course. Of course, we're gonna get her.
wait, but did we get to any cards yet?
There's no cons.
Okay,
I can't wait to hold this over her head.
it seems very dangerous. That could be a card.
Please, no. We're going to save her, and we're going to hold this over her head.
All right, we'll complete the list later then.
So can we burn down the house now?
I think we must retrieve Celeste first. Or am I wrong?
Oh no, I think you're right. I think we stealthily sneak up before causing some havoc.
We can try, but and I'll kind of jingle around in my plate or my scale.
God, we gotta work on that. Me and you we gotta do some dance lesson. But let's
We can
go.
always... Let's go.
Right.
We can't go through the front door, correct?
But you could
Oh, that would
unbarricade
be
it, but
bad.
right now...
Isn't it marked? Isn't it marked though with some?
Oh, that's... Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going through the front door. I'm gonna. We went through the back window, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is windows.
Yes.
I could at least one person teleport you inside as long as I could see. Line of sight.
Oh, that's for us. Once we get there, we're talking about just getting out of this building, right?
No.
No. All right.
I,
No.
w- I was talking about getting
Oh,
out
okay.
of this building.
Oh. Yeah. There's not a back door. Figlan is not good at climbing through windows. The first time was hard enough.
But we just can't go through the front door. It's cursed.
Yeah.
Right. Right, then
All right,
Do you need to
lead the
teleport
way.
yourself?
I think it would be a waste of resources.
I think we should just get moving.
It's
Formulate a
never
plan.
it's never a waste of resources to cast a spell on yourself, and Nyx is gonna cast Cure Wounds
On me.
on herself.
Delmar, it does go to you as you guys are preparing to leave. Remember, put your hoods up. Don't make eye contact. They shouldn't fuck with you. But if you look at the villagers, there's no telling what they'll do. The brains have
What do
gone
they
mad.
look like?
The villagers?
Yes.
They-
No, these characters, the
They are
Cultist.
the
yeah,
cultists. Yes.
dressed in black robes with purple and green and pink highlights, and they're masked.
Could you
I can't.
perhaps could you draw it?
Draw you?
Have we seen anyone in these cloaks?
Yeah.
I personally have.
You saw them walking into the village, and they reminded you of
Right.
the ones that you saw in
Right.
when you first
And
met the Talisman.
We
We saw
don't
the
have that.
masks as well.
Yeah, maybe not. Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine. I can do one thing, and I will cast disguise self on myself to make myself look like a human wearing one of those robes.
Is it going to be too obvious with me walking around in a hood?
You want to just stand on my shoulders?
Ooh, that's a good idea. All
We
right,
have a robe?
we're gonna get.
You did
A
walk into the
human-sized-
village.
Yeah.
It's
Just,
true,
but I
Yeah.
mean,
but I love the idea of a gnome and a dwarf in a trench coat.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna see this fantasy out, if you don't mind.
I'm also going to disguise self as one of these cultists,
all right.
or what I've understand
Yeah.
the description of.
You've seen them. You just haven't. Like when they were close enough to see the face. You guys were in the woods and it was dark.
Yeah.
So you don't have those details, but it's passable for sure.
Okay.
I would say Figran is a bit taller human than you because you really don't shift your physical part of disguise self as much as you do your the details. But that's fine. All right, so you guys going out through the window?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or there's no back door.
Yeah, but we'll save for this.
I mean, we came through the window. Let's
Yeah, you came through
assume
the
everything's
window.
barricaded.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's a good point.
We'll go through the window.
We'll
Okay.
We'll go through the window.
It's just- you're happy that you cast disguise self on yourself. So like your clothes that you're one gets caught on the hinge and you think it rips, but magic, and you make it out the other side. Hey, you guys are fine. You can go up.
Shit! I chipped a nail.
I think I imagine Killian managed to get us both through the window, like while I was still on his shoulders.
Yeah, sure. It feels like it needs to be a skill check, but whatever.
No, not with Killian. He's got this.
You guys
He's just
fight.
riding. I'm holding his legs.
Um, You make your way outside. You go up the alley. You head. It would be north, down a series of back alleys for about 5 minutes until you see the manor that you've seen from a distance, but now you see it, up close, and um, you can see there's a set of like three windows where there's light behind it, and Killian, with you have the highest passive perception, I believe. Killian, yeah, Killian, you see it, and you can see like a wooden table with a couple like candelabra, like candle holders, and a glass of wine, and all that, but you don't see anything else as you approach from a distance.
What's our what's our best course of action here? I would say we just barrel in, but
Should we try to gain entry through the front door with these disguises?
I don't. It's not a bad idea, but I'm worried because all the other front doors have that mark.
That's true.
Perhaps we can distract at the front door while you enter through the windows.
I can be loud and make a distraction.
I'm worried that if we're too
Ooh.
up front, no pun intended, then the distraction folk may be in for a real bad whooping.
I got an idea. How about we do God, what was it in the handbook? Prisoner, something prisoner. But basically, Killian, I can tie a knot around your like you're my prisoner, and I act like I caught someone else. And the shift changes early. Meanwhile, everyone else kind of sneaks in. We gotta get eyes before we light this thing on fire.
Let's light this candle. I'm fine with it.
Any
Yes,
chance
Otto.
your familiar could help get eyes on the situation?
We could, it could get a inside view for sure. Is there how many floors around this is in this building?
Just two. It's like the ground level floor, and there's the second level.
Perhaps. Yes, my familiar could scale the wall and maybe enter through one of the windows above. And then get us eyes on the situation.
As you approach, every window that you can see from your vantage point appears closed.
I would like to turn my familiar into a mouse.
Okay.
In hopes that mice can crush their bones through very small openings.
Okay. Sure.
Basically, that's my idea.
Okay.
Tell me if I can't, but
No. I mean, this isn't a house that's been built to be not infiltratable. This is a village
it's
house.
medieval. It's medieval.
Yeah.
It's medieval fantasy windows, not
For
modern day sealed windows.
Yeah, well, that, and it's not like the hideout. This is a overtaken house, not one built
Yeah.
for not
Okay,
being broken
so-
into. So yeah, sure.
Okay, so I will change my familiar He still looks kind of crystalline, but he's still got the flexibility of a mouse.
I like it.
So I will have to take I think this will take time though.
How long?
So here's the issue. Here's the issue. It's gonna take me an hour to change him. He's a spider right now.
You could probably get in as a spider.
Yeah, I probably could. There's probably a chimney, right?
Yeah.
You can probably just spider web down the chimney then.
Spider web down the chimney. All right.
All right. That's easy.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah, he was a spider last time. I got to keep track of this. I'm pretty
He was
sure
a
he was a
spider.
spider last time.
Yeah, he was a spider. All right.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I've changed him. All right.
All right. So that's,
I will.
That's what you're doing.
We're gonna get there. I need someone to hold on to.
Am I too?
Well,
am I too
Nix,
short?
if you mind holding my hand, like my clawed hand just around your whole hand.
I'll put my bottom hand on the bottom, and then I'll put my other hand on top.
And I will go through. My eyes kind of roll in the back of my head, and you just see the spider jump off me, clickety clack up the wall, up to the chimney, and little amethyst thread just starts to descend down to kind of spinning, very Tobey Maguire Spider-Man like.
All right. As you come down, you do sense that there is a remnant of a fire, but that doesn't affect your familiar. You just scatter around. You can see yourself in a pretty large room that has a desk and 2 couches and a couple chairs. You can see etched into the floor is this uh, sigil, a familiar one resembling the dream, the dream stalker. You see 2 giant, almost moose, but like just large deer heads on plaques with their antlers hanging on the wall, and a door to your right, but nothing is in here. Nothing moving.
Do I see Celeste?
You do not see anybody in this room.
Anybody? Okay. I would like to explore into the next room if I can. Any room I can see.
Okay, so as you crawl like underneath the door, you are now in this long hallway. You can see like several series of doors to the left, but by the size and how close the doors are, you imagine they're bathrooms or storage rooms or something of that nature. You peer to the right. Roll me a perception check.
All right. This will be. I'm trying to load. Okay. This is using spider's perceptions. Which passive perception 10. I'm using wisdom, so I'll use a wisdom modifier with that.
Spider
Sadly, it's
Perceptions is
probably
my next album.
and it's probably better than my normal perception. Sadly. Oh. Or not good. Yeah, 4.
A 4? Okay. You notice to the right, the doors are open, and you see the dining room tables that Killian pointed out to you as you were approaching. And you do know your sense of direction. If you towards that, you're facing the party members. They're just 60 feet outside of the building, or however many feet.
Okay.
But you don't notice anything else. You don't see any bodies or anything of significance in this area.
And this is in the first floor.
Yeah, this is in the first floor. Actually, you hold on. I don't know. Can you guys, if you're in D&D Beyond, if you go to maps, can you jump into the maps? I want to figure this out because I'm doing this in D&D Beyond, and I don't know.
Okay, so there's
in
a
our campaign.
there's a little play button next to the campaign,
Oh.
and it says launch game.
There.
Got it.
And
Holy shit!
I'll
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
start moving the fog of war. And
I'm still looking. So I had the campaign.
So no,
So-
like right on your
It's a
character
play
sheet,
button.
it says it's the play button next to the game log.
They never tell you how weird it is for the person that's not seen through the animal or the. It's like really weird.
so here, and I'm sure I
You
can
find it
just-
yet, Jeff?
Oh yeah, no, I found it. I found
My
it.
leg
This
is cramping.
This is amazing.
Pretty cool.
We'll just
Wait,
do
were you-
this.
Your leg crossed for that one?
And
Did you
we'll
cross
put
your
your spider
legs?
there?
Even though I can't see it for that one, for that joke.
So
Just-
that's kind of what you see at the moment there, figuring. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to do this. You see there are a couple doors over here. This is a wall to or the main entry door right here. This is the main door.
Okay.
And then you see this table in here, but you'd have to get closer to do anything else with it.
Well, I will definitely be going in there if I can't see the whole room.
All right. So as you do move in closer here, it opens up, and you notice. First thing you notice is fresh blood on the table, dripping down from like the edge of the table onto the floor. You can see out here now, and you see a little bit of a kitchen with another entrance to a side door. You do notice in this room that there is the candles are black. It's black candles, and they just seem to be lit. And even though they're burning, it doesn't seem to be like waxing or anything. They're just lit. If you climb up on the table, there's a couple pieces of paper scattered around there that has fresh blood spattered across them.
I'm going to say I'm verbally describing this as I go.
One of them says like the Moonweaver's Temple is the anchor's break. Another one says the shard hums louder as the moon rises. And the last one says dreamers' minds are ripening. And that's just the gist that you get from that. They're more elaborate, but
I'm not going to spend time. I'm not going to spend time reading the whole thing. If I don't see Celeste in here, I'm going to move on to the kitchen.
Yep. All right. So as you move into the kitchen, you see this, and then this opens up to a stairway above. And there's another room that you notice off to the side over here.
Is the door open or closed?
Closed.
I mean, I think I can crawl under it no matter what, but
Yeah, it's closed. But there is, an inch gap at the bottom of all of these doors.
I'll go. I'll do a quick check in here. I'm thorough before I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay, this is just random food
Pantry.
supplies. Also, give me an investigation check.
Sure. Is that you? That's using the spiders?
I
Right?
don't know. I think perception is using it. You're looking through it, though. So here's my problem with
Yeah,
Find
okay.
Familiar.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say that you could use your abilities, because this is essentially just... that's the way I interpret it. It's probably too generous.
I rolled a 12. I rolled a 12
Oh,
on my
yeah.
investigation. No, I agree. I agree with you.
So
Perceptions, I'm using its eyes, so I have to use its eyes. But investigation is like what I'm getting from it.
Yeah, like you're looking through a telescope. What the fuck are you
Yeah.
picking out of that?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
So I got
a
12.
GoPro. Yeah, yeah. It's mostly decent food. Some of it's rotting, but it doesn't. It doesn't look like this is set up for the long stay.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb up the railing and head up.
Okay, so I don't have a map for this second. I don't think, cause.
Okay.
But the second is just 2 rooms.
Okay.
You
Nothing of interest. No people.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay. Then I will spin the spider web down, land back in the kitchen, and I'm gonna try to go to the other room that I haven't been in yet.
Okay, there's one room right
Good night.
here. As you go into that, you see a piano and the statue. Although this statue it's not what it is in the thing. It is very horrifying. Of like a monster you can only imagine someone making up in a fiction novel.
Yeah. I'm gonna verbally say to the rest of the group, the house is clear. No signs of Celeste. No signs of anyone. Well, there's a strange statue here. It's quite disgusting.
He can't hear anything we say back to him.
No.
But if he could, I would say we should pick a good window where we know there's no one in there. And we see if we can use that as an entrance so we can avoid any of the potentially cursed doors.
I mean, we should be able to just check the door frame on one of the sides, but if you want to go through the window, we probably can.
I think at this point, I'll stop seeing through my familiarized eye and have him come back out through a window just to be safe. Actually, I'll just poof him into his pocket dimension and call it a day.
Sounds good.
All right. The house is clear. Figurine did not see anyone. There is a strange statue that must have been erected after their occupation. I would like to investigate it.
Do you think it's possible they're upstairs, Figrin? Or
No. Upstairs was empty. But I just think I want to go look at that sculpture and piano that's in there.
I mean, I agree with both. Plus, we can't rule out secret passages or perhaps
That is
like
Figurine starts pointing your nose and pointing out. Oh, yes, that is where Figurine's mind is.
and if they're not in there, we could always try making some noise, see if we can rouse them out.
I think at this point, stealth is unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Are we going through a window or a door?
Are there any markings on the doors?
Yeah, can I look? You're muted, Andy.
You didn't look on the outside of the doors. You kind of, from where you set him up to the window, the doors were on the adjacent sides of the building. You were on
Can
the
I check
inside. I mean, you can go up and check. Which one?
But I'm looking through my own eyes at this point. I'm
Yeah.
done with my familiar. So.
Yeah, but you're still far enough away where.
Yeah. Sure. No, but let's go look at the doors.
Let's go
So
look at.
I'm less worried about being caught now that we know no one's peering at us through windows from the inside.
Thinking we try maybe
that one.
this one.
Okay, yeah. You walk up to
You
that
go look.
one. You get to like not even the top step of that stone riser, and you look, and you can see the symbol of the Dreamstalker just right over the top, and it's like the cuts into it are deeper into the wood, and more defiant, and the other thing you notice is like marks on the frame. Like someone's gone to the house and tried to run away. Like that's the kind of, and they got pulled into it or something like that. Almost animalistic. marks all over it.
Man, you
spit.
really take doors for granted, when you can't go through them.
How high up are the windows?
Tainted the sanctimonious of crossing the precipice of.
Say like in this room here.
That room? I mean, there's bushes in front of them, but they're probably 5-6 feet up off of the ground. There is the back entry, like where the kitchen is, over on this side. That figuring.
Is there a
saw.
candle over the stove or the kitchen?
No, the stove is off.
Okay.
The only candles you do see when you do peek into that, you do see the black candles that are glowing.
The black candles are in the kitchen, right? Yeah.
They're in the dining room. They're right
Okay.
they're right here, which is where the table with the chairs is. The kitchen is over here.
I mean, we can check the back door if we want. The window might be a little hard to get into for some of us.
Certainly, but not impossible.
You go to the back door. There's no markings.
Yeah.
No marks?
No marks.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm going to investigate it for traps.
Go for it. Roll me an investigation check.
All right, 26.
26. Doesn't appear to be trapped. It isn't locked either.
It isn't locked?
Nope.
I'm going to pretend it is, and I'm just going to act like I'm picking it, but do it super quick, just to impress whoever's behind it.
Pop it open. You look in. You see like a half-prepared meal on the island in the center. A couple pots of cold water and a couple bottles of wine. They seem to be decorked.
You mind if I go in first? I'd rather if something springs, it was me than one of you.
This one would prefer it.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
Nix is gonna grab one of the bottles of wine.
Nix, that's disgusting. Find one that's unopened.
Okay. You want me to open it right now?
No, these 3 of these have been popped. Let's find where they keep it.
I mean, the tannins have breathed on these wines, so I'm okay with that.
Right, well, then let's hurry up. But we all have to pass that around. Let's find some solid wine that we could take with us, though. Just as a souvenir, I'm going to suspect the
All right.
pantry.
Do I see anything that's of concern?
Like from here, you guys. Actually, probably Killian's the first one to see the blood on the table.
Figuring seen most of this.
Yep.
If nobody stops him, he's going to kind of beeline to that room with the piano,
Okay.
like past Killian. Like
I'll follow along with him.
I'm very hyper focused on that statue in that room.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me. So you walk into that room, and you see this big huge piano, right? Opened up, ready to be played. Actually, what you guys notice is the bench is tilted a little bit, like someone was sitting down and got up and it left it, at an angle. And you see this nasty statue that is foreboding an otherworldly sight, crafted from a dark, smooth stone that seems to shimmer faintly under the sconces that are on the walls. Almost like it contains a hidden essence within it. Standing almost 10 feet tall, it depicts a cloaked female figure with long flowing robes that cascade down like liquid shadows, pooling around the feet. The face is partially obscured by the hood, but the hints of features are visible, sharp, angular, disturbingly and androgynous, with hollow eyes that seem to follow anyone regardless of their position. You definitely feel like something's looking at you. The hands are outstretched, long, long and thin, and the fingernails curl around. Uh, yeah. What? Did I misspeak?
No, it's Elven. You said Elven female.
Otherworldly.
Otherworldly.
Yeah,
Okay.
this does it appears humanoid in the fact that it's got
Yeah.
2 legs and 2 arms, right? But this is a horrifying
Can I
visage.
can I look around the statue to see if there's any markings on the floor for them moving the statue in here, repetitive movement, or if it's just completely stationary?
Go ahead, roll me an investigation check.
While he does that, could I
goes
check
on-
the piano?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna zip around the windows, specifically looking
Damn it! Sorry.
outside to make sure no one's coming up on us, kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of make them.
Give me
Nix
a
is
perception
also
check.
interested in the piano.
All right,
I rolled a 13.
a 13. All right, well, piano guys.
4.
4.
What is that? Investigation?
Yeah.
That's a 15.
15. Okay. Figure.
Oh.
16 here on perimeter check.
All right. So perimeter check. It's dark out, right? Like you guys are pushing past midnight now, and this part of the house looks north, and really what you can see is maybe a couple villagers like on just their rhythmic tasks with a torch, completing it, doing what they're doing. Doesn't look like it really has any purpose. You see the back gate that is open from this point. Figuring you look and it just looks like something moves, but you can't figure out what it is. Killian, you look at the piano and it looks like a piano. And Nyx, you sit down, place your fingers on the piano, ding ding, and a dead key on your right hand, and you go ding, ding, and you find a dead key on your left hand.
I was playing Heart and Soul. If you know what that is.
All right. And you hit both of the dead keys.
If I'm playing Heart and Soul, yeah, I'm assuming.
As you do that, figuring an auto, because you guys are both near the statue, it starts to pivot like on like an axis, just sliding to the left. Before we go any further, Celeste, you wake up and you are in this forest, just a dungeon, a basement. You have your hands and your feet are tied out, and there are black candles all around you, lit up. And there's this low, non-lyrical, but like chants, like and it's like a lot of just hard notes with whispers. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
pain continues. It's a 5.
Your eyes, like you try to fight this. You've tried to fight this the whole time, right? And you pull at the ropes and the chains that have your arms and legs pinned down before you fade, and you give up. And you've been overcome with the curse of the Dream Stalker. And then suddenly, as you lift your head up after this, and you look at the two brothers and the Shaper, and you think to yourself, this is stuff you didn't know, right? You didn't know that these were brothers and this was the Shaper. And the Shaper looks at you, and you see the eyes behind. Says, welcome. As that happens, you see a raw iron curled kind of stairwell at the far end of this room, and some light from above as something triggers this. At this time, the Shaper releases the chains. The two brothers cut the ropes on your wrist. Help us. Defend us. Prove you're worthy to the Dream Stalker. And as you guys see that opening, what are you doing? You see this stairway open to a floor below.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were still talking to Mike. I apologize.
No, switch
Very
seats.
good. Yeah, very good work, Nix. I knew there was some sort of contraption.
I excitedly play chopsticks as I leave the piano and make my way over.
Right. Kellyanne, as you prefer.
Happy to lead the way. Good job, Nix.
All right, wait up.
Yes. I will. Would you like me to take the rear, Nix, or would you?
I'm not feeling too hot these days. So
Right.
it's probably best I take the rear.
Understood. Protect us from a rear attack.
Sure.
Okay, so it's
Very
Killian, Otto, Figrin, Nix.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I turn to Nix and put my hand on her shoulder and be like, "You will be fine, Nix." And I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on Nix, which just gives you a D8 for initiative rolls, in case you need to get the fuck out.
Cool. Thank you.
Before I head down too, I'm going. Is it dark down there? Like, is it
You
lit?
see some faint light coming from it, but it's off, you know.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself vigilant blessing before I head down.
Okay.
And then head down.
As you both Killian and Otto, you start to descend the spiral stairs with Figrin and Nix following. As soon as you get below the bottom of the first floor, you look off and you can see two figures cutting the ropes off of Celeste's hands. You hear crack her neck to the left and the right, and these chains just being released out by this more dominating figure.
Do we
As they
see
look
any more
at-
people besides those?
As
Good.
they look at
Sorry.
Killian and 60 feet, yep. Otto, I both need you to make wisdom saving throws.
Don't forget you're exhausted. If you're exhausted.
I don't know if that, is
I'll
that
give it
saving
a
throws or
mark.
just you only have one, right, Otto? So that's just ability checks, and I think it's only like
Whoa.
-2 or 4.
It doesn't matter.
Whoa. It doesn't matter.
All right, what is it, guys? 2,
I got 21.
21.
I got a 2. Don't make balloons.
That's what we were laughing at
Guys,
earlier, Andy.
No, I know.
as we get,
I did this.
yeah, something like that.
And it,
I
and
think
it,
it was, yeah.
All right, so you guys make it like everybody's on the stairs. You're almost to the bottom when you look over and you see this, and you see 2 of these reach out and whisper something. And Killian, like your will is strong, right? And you deflect that, and you see Otto just lock up. We're gonna roll initiative. We're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back for this. Celeste, you need to roll initiative too, please.
I've rolled really high for initiative.
All right, great. That's awesome. All
That's
right,
not
so
good.
we'll be back in 10-15 minutes.
Here.
All right.
Ooh, bad.
All right.
9.
So over 20,
All right, I got 8.
20 and up. Anybody?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Nix
I got a
24.
and Celeste. Sorry.
21.
All right. So it goes Nix, Celeste, Figrin. 15 to 20. Okay. So 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
I got 8.
Figuring. What'd you get, Otto?
6.
Otto.
That was Killian with the 8, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. I wrote figuring twice.
I heard you say figure, and I'm like,
Fucking mind is stupid. All right. Top of the round. Let's see here. I changed the map up. Nix, you're still on the stairs. You look out over this massive basement, and you can see these guys right here and here cast a spell on Figurin and Otto, or not Killian and Otto. Killian deflects the spell, but you notice like Otto immediately just locks up in place. You can see at the far side of this guy and Celeste. It is your turn. Then Celeste is next, followed by Fingrin.
Okay, I'm gonna take my 30 feet and move up here, if you would allow me.
Yeah.
I just want to see how far I am from. This is Celeste, so I'm out of range for some things that I want to do here. Apologies. Bear with me. I am going to. Am I within 60 feet of this cultist? I am. The first cultist I see, I am going to cast a first level Dissonant Whispers, which is Wisdom save of 15.
Wisdom save 17 plus 19.
Okay. Fails it. Save it takes 3d6, but on a successful take. 6. Six psychic damage.
6. All right. Anything else? Bonus action?
I'm still not within 60 feet. I will give Killian a bardic inspiration and say, "You get our girl, so we can totally make fun of her for this creepy shit she's in. She's into."
Speaking of your girl, Celeste, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm completely convinced I've swapped sides, right?
Yeah, they performed a ritual. They had enough time to complete this phase of it. So
I just wanted my motivation director. I just
your
wanted to know what I'm
motivation
doing.
is to defend your allies. Your allies are the 3 cultists now.
Yeah, that's cool. I need to move closer. Cool. So, go back to the map here. I need to at least go. I'm going to move up to this pile of rubble here, and I'm going to cast darkness over the group.
Okay.
That's a 15-foot.
Yeah. I wonder if we can do like 15 feet.
Yep.
Ooh. I
Oh
wonder if
no,
this-
of of our heroes.
Oh, of the heroes. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Jeez. Sorry, apologize. Okay, keep going. Where do you want it centered on?
Killian.
All right, we can do that. Killian. Okay. Bam. And
Yep, that's good.
dark. So
Bum, bum,
Killian, you can't see anything. Complete blackout.
I used up. It's 30. I still get. Once I do that, I'm gonna move off to the right and end my turn.
All right, Figrin.
Yeah, that's me. All right, so darkness was just cast on us.
Yes. It is now taking up the whole, almost the whole area right here.
Okay.
Just
All right, so I should be able to move over
here.
here.
Yeah, you can get behind Nyx.
And can I see? I can still see them then.
You can see Nyx. You can't see Otto and Killian. They're.
No, I don't care about them. I meant like, I can see the bad guys.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's what I care about. Okay. Let's see. Look at range. Where's my ruler? Figuring out this new system here. 120 feet. It's 30 feet cube. So me, you, and you, and you. All right. Do I have an idea that Celeste is trying to fuck us up since she just cast darkness over our friends?
Yeah. I mean, something's up.
Okay. 30-foot cube. That's a 30-foot cube's pretty big.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think these cubes are scaling right, but the squares are correct. So
Yeah.
like, if it's 30-foot cube, hold on, delete this. It would be like 15 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. So, like that?
Yeah, I mean that's a
Yep.
30-foot cube.
Yep.
Yeah. And that feels right. Okay.
It is, because the other would be 15.
10, yeah, this is a 30-foot cube because it's 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cube.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I
15.
was thinking circle.
Yes. Okay, I can't. Okay, does that get all three of them? No, that's still.
No.
It's either the cultist fanatics. I'll do the cult fanatics.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do a hypnotic pattern.
All right. And what save is that?
That is a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. All right. So for the red one, that is 10, and a natural
Yep,
one
that's
for the green. Oof, that die
Yep.
is away.
Failures. So I am figuring pulls out his gems and they float around a little bit, and to their eyes he opens alternate realities where their lives are completely different than how they are, and they are just fixated on those visions of other worlds.
Any damage?
So they are no damage. It just means that each creature on a failed save, the creature is charmed. While charmed, their creature is incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Okay.
And I'll say, do not hurt those two for now. With my free action.
Alrighty.
If anyone damages them, the hypnotic pattern will be over.
Let's see here. I just want to make sure that they are not immune to any
Charms or anything like that.
charmed.
And we don't need that. We don't need that cube anymore because I think once it's once I hypnotize the people, it doesn't hurt anybody else.
Aw, dude, I gotta order these books. Well, I don't see where it says.
Harry, was that a hypnotize dance move?
I don't
That
see-
was a charmed curtsy. I'm charmed.
Charm. All right. Let's see here. That brings us to
The circle of darkness.
any more movement or no bonus action. Sorry, I don't mean to bring that up.
No. What? Why no bonus action?
What you always don't wizards complain about bonus action efficiency?
I mean, I
they
gotta.
occasionally get them, but yeah.
I have a few things. I could start flying, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, I'm good.
All right. What's the range of this? Okay. All right. This guy, well, green guy was up, but he can't do anything because of the hypnotic pattern. How long does that last?
Oh, it's only 1 minute.
Do they get a save at the end of their turn?
No, they are incapacitated until someone basically snaps them out of it or they take damage.
Can't take actions or reactions. Woo! All
And they
right.
have a speed of 0.
Fuck that. This guy does not
Spicy.
like that. Hold
Might
on.
be the first time I've been useful.
Just gonna tiptoe around you.
What does that do to concentration?
They're incapacitated, so they can't concentrate on anything.
Range 120 feet. Okay.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, but that's not the one. Oh, they both took it. Does it? Does incapacitate? All right, now we're gonna have to look because I don't.
All right,
know
those are-
that. Someone Google that.
I'm not.
How
I'm
do you
doing it right
concentrate
now.
if you're incapacitated?
I mean, I don't know, but I feel like that is a D&D rule check because
Let's make sure we check it out.
I want to make sure we check it out because
Rules, warriors.
You lose any concentration if you are incapacitated.
all right, so Otto's back, which is fine because this guy.
Well, I missed something. What was wrong with Otto?
Otto
He was paralyzed.
Otto was
Oh,
paralyzed.
nice.
I was a person held.
Okay.
No, sick.
I
Really.
need all 4 of you to make
Target.
me. This is.
Only you can prevent
We're having
dungeon
too
fires.
much fun, y'all.
Focus on the wizard.
What's silence is wisdom save?
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, you got 2 spellcasters shooting fucking shit at this. You see, this guy in the back, and this almost like pearlescent sphere shoots out at you guys and envelops all of you. I need everybody
Okay.
to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Solid. Ooh, that's a 22, baby.
That's a success.
$22.
22, success.
6.
Raw 19.
Fail. 19 is a success.
I would like to use my Colonel Shift on Nick, and I would like her to re-roll that
Okay.
as a reaction.
20-foot sphere. I think that's 20
Out of
feet.
character, I'm shooting my
5,
Eldritch
10,
Dare
20.
into the sky.
Feeling so safe.
You're hitting the floor, the ceiling above you. You see the wood start to splinter.
Had to try.
I quickened that.
That's a 6.
All right.
It's still a
Well, we
fail,
tried.
So you are still silenced. For the
I'm
duration,
gonna
no
take that
sound.
crooked path.
For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through this sphere centered on a point which you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere has immunity to thunder damage, and creatures have the deafened conditions while entirely inside it. Oh, it's not a save.
So, I would say, what was the save for?
It's not cause I made the sheets, but I didn't make them on D&D Beyond, so I can't fucking click and see the
Gotcha.
save. So no, while
Yeah.
you're inside the sphere,
Yeah.
you cannot speak.
Can
My
I
bad.
have my chronal shift? Can I have my chronal shift back since I wouldn't have done that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Alrighty. That
Eating
brings
chronal
us.
shift. I'm also not going to shoot my Derringers at the end.
That's okay.
Doesn't make sense.
No one hears it.
To dry fire them.
He shifts again. That doesn't happen.
Killian,
Yeah, like the whole
Killian,
thing
you're
is
up.
like if you
Otto's
fly-
behind. Killian's up.
We're just back where we started.
You are in the middle of the sphere of darkness, and you go to
Yep.
shout out to your friends, and nothing comes out. It's eerily
Killian-
silent too.
Killian is just gonna run straight forward, 25 feet for his full movement.
You
Which I
see,
believe takes me right there.
you see Celeste off to the left with an evil look in her eye. Both of these, the red and green, the cultists seem to be hypnotized by something, and you can see the one in the back just finishing the incantation that puts up the sphere of silence.
Okay. As soon as I start to hear sound again, I am going to pop my channel divinity for Twilight Sanctuary. So that'll be a 30-foot radius of dim light around me.
Okay.
The sphere moves with me, lasts for a minute or until incapacitated or die. Whenever the creature enters the turn, they can either grant temporary hit points or end one effect, causing it to be charmed or frightened. I'll roll the hit points right now just to have them. Damn, it's 6 temp hit points whenever you end inside it. Okay. So that is
Something like that.
that is no action, which is sweet. For my bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon at 2nd level. And I will put that... I want to put that right in front of the cultist in the white.
Okay. I don't know if there's a spiritual weapon token.
That's okay. Just anything you have.
Here. A spider! Cultist in the white, over here.
Yep.
What's the range on it?
And 60 feet.
60 feet. Alright.
And that'll be a 17 to hit with that.
17 misses.
17 misses. Okay. And then for my action, I'm going to shoot a Sacred Flame at that same cultist. And that's a dex save of 15.
14.
14 fails. So that'll be... It'll be 2d8.
And it is concentration.
Spiritual weapon's not.
No, I'm talking about his spell is concentration.
Oh, gotcha.
He rolled a 17.
So let's see. 2d8, that is 9 points of radiant damage.
Awesome. Smacks into him as the spiritual weapon just misses. maintains his concentration on the Sphere of Silence.
And before my turn's over, can we just move the spiritual weapon to my side of him?
Yep. Yeah, hold on. We can do that.
Oh, I can do that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
All right. Otto, you are in a sphere of darkness.
All right. I might need some DM help here. I don't think Otto would just run straight forward.
No.
He's can't hear, he can't see, but he's got to get out of this thing.
So roll me a d6. Because you were, I'm only saying roll because you were paralyzed when it was cast. So this complicates it. Evens, you move forward. Odds, you go backwards. Because going left and right in this tight space is not going to gain you anything.
It's been a crazy 6 seconds for Otto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got a 3.
Threes.
I'm gonna go backward.
Words? Yeah.
But I want to do it kind of step at a time till I'm clear.
Yeah. You don't have to waste
So,
all your... I was sorry, I don't mean to move your thing. You can move your guy.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm thinking probably what is it? 15 to here, and then I can see.
I didn't see where you moved.
You can't see here.
Why am I not seeing?
I don't know how to. I moved him back 15
I see
feet.
you, Otto.
Yeah, he's still in the middle of the thing for me. I don't know. That's weird.
All right, I'm gonna go up to here. That's my full movement at 25. I'm basically leaning against the north. Okay.
Yep. That is
Um,
difficult terrain going over that though, as it is like a rock
Well, then-
caved, like a wall caved in kind of.
I can't hit this fucker. Too far away, and I can't really see Celeste. I think the corner cuts her.
Yeah, the corner does.
And that guy's at 62. Wait a minute. Oh, all right. Excellent. I'm going to hex that guy that I can see. I've got 90 feet on
The
that.
red guy.
Cult Fanatic Red. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. I'm going to throw a hex on him, and then I gotta choose a thing. A disadvantage on ability checks made with a chosen ability. I'm gonna go with strength.
Okay.
It's ability checks, not saves.
Yeah. Well, it's his turn. He's fucking locked up. He can't move or do anything. So that brings us top the round. Nyx, and then Celeste and Figurin.
I am in the silence, correct?
Yep.
Nyx oddly enjoys the silence. It reminds her of the moments before performing. So as like performance, she's gonna step out onto her stage and into the fray. She'll take her full movements and step on up here. Trying to get within range of this last cultist, who she will, with her last and everything that she has got, she is going to let out one of the loudest whispers, a dissonant whisper, for that gentleman in the back. A wisdom save of 15.
Wisdom save. That is 21.
Okay, cool. Half damage, so half damage on that is It's 11. Is it psychic again? Yes, 11 psychic damage.
11.
Half of that.
So that would be 5.
6, 5. And
Um, okay. Yeah.
and then as a bonus action, I don't think I can see or I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Figure, but I don't think he can hear me. No?
Vigor.
Or
No, I'm
he
still
can
silent.
he can hear me. He can't say anything.
He can't hear
No?
anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't hear
You're
anything.
immune to
Oh.
thunder damage when you're in that because you can't hear. It's
Got
literally
it.
dead silent.
Then I'm not going to that's going to be my turn.
Alrighty, Celeste, you're up.
Awesome.
You
I'm
hear
burning a
you
heat.
hear from the back guy break that dragonborn.
Cool. I'm burning a key point to Step of the Wind. And that is going to give me some freaking movement and a half. I had an idea, but then you told me that, so I'm going to improvise here. So I am quickly running past Killian, and I'm looking at him, and I'm glaring at him, and I'm running past. I'm dipping into the darkness. So, like, Otto's just going to see, like, a quick sprint, and then poof. And then I come back out in the back, and then I go up to the back of Figrin, and I am casting Inflict Wounds. I just need to touch him. That is a hit to do that, and I got a 19. And so now I need to roll some damages here.
Can I now use my reaction? No, it's okay. So I'm gonna let him do it.
All right, that is 14.
You use your reaction if you have a reaction. I mean you have your reaction.
Yeah, I know. But he already rolled damage, so.
Would Celeste be in the silence, or is she outside it?
I just stepped
Oh,
into
yeah,
it, but it's a touch.
Can
It's
you
a
ca-
verbal.
But it
no.
needs verbal,
It is verbal.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
That verbal components.
It says
Verbal and
VS.
semantic.
Yeah, it is verbal.
Verbal and semantic, yep.
Yep.
Semantics.
Can't do that.
Verbal and semantics.
Right.
Well, you
and
can't just do a key eye as hard as you can, and who cares whether anyone can hear it? It's from you. It's internal.
I can still do something else. So that was
Yes, you
this. I will.
You can still inflict wounds with your hands.
Yeah, but I want to do more damage. I will grab him from the back and grapple him to the ground.
All right.
Sure.
Make an athletics check and figure in acrobatics or athletics.
No. 11.
I rolled stupid low again. It's a 9.
Oh.
Oh man. All right.
Could have advantage for a sneak, but no.
Nope. Could have just punched him.
Sorry, Mike. This is the one time we want you to go low.
Just fucking punched him. Nope. All right. So you use your bonus action, your movement, and your action. All right.
That's it.
Figrin, you are up. You have Celeste like on your back trying to pull you down. Your dragonborn stoutness is keeping you up right now. You're like a kangaroo. Do you have a tail?
Yeah, I do have a tail.
You are a fucking kangaroo right now. You use that tail to keep you up.
Give me one moment. Just looking at my options.
Man, how long's this fucking thing you cast last? A minute?
1 minute, baby.
Holy shit. Controlled the battlefield.
All right, I'm going to take. I'm not going to go out of Celeste range. I'm going to go 1, 2, around. You know, I am going to go out of their range. So if they want to use their reaction, that's fine.
Please do.
I'm assuming there's going to be a reaction attack, but
Yeah, that's 24 to punch him.
I'm going to use my reaction to make you do that again. Chronal shift.
Okay, well I rolled better this time. It's a 25.
All right, well then you hit me. I'll take the damage.
Let's see. That is going to be unarmed. 7 bludgeoning.
7.
7.
Roll me a
Cool.
concentration check, please.
Yep. Yeah, let me do my damage. Con check, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I rolled a natural 1, baby. So that's done.
It's gone.
Okay. But now that I'm not concentrating, that will change what I do. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb. And I rolled another 1. What do you know? Motherfucker.
Oh, damn it.
Should have saved my chronal shift for that. All right.
Bonus action?
Yeah, I am going to bonus action. I am going to use my gem flight. How high is this ceiling?
About 15 feet.
Enough to be out of range with him?
Yes. Probably. I mean, with who? Celeste?
Yeah. To not get hit by a. Oh, sure to use your opportunity attack. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean,
So I'm just
dexterous. So.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a 15-foot reach.
Yep. Nope.
So 5. Look, I'm gonna count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm just gonna fly 15 feet in the air. I'm not gonna go anywhere. These wings are gonna come out. And I'm gonna go straight up.
Alrighty. So you're like up. You see the statue and the light from above. The stairway right now. You're shoved up in that corner. I would actually say you probably almost half cover because the stairway is not a straight stairway like the picture. It's a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
That wraps around. So.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. That brings us to
Bullshit.
this guy. He's gonna run up to Nyx. And he is going to use his Shadow Blade.
Sorry, guys.
And let's roll to attack Nyx. That's an 18 plus, so a 22. For the first one.
Hellish rebuke.
And 21 for the second.
It's
Alright, so 2. Wow, I fucking rolled 3 points of psychic damage. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
that's an 8.
That's an 8. You
Or,
are
excuse me,
afraid.
7.
You're afraid of him. so you have the frightened until the end of his next turn from the guy in green.
That just means I can't get closer.
You can't
right?
move closer to him. If you take attacks, they are at disadvantage against him.
Okay.
Wow, that is the weakest Shadow Blade I've ever had in my life. This.
I cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh. Save or you? Is that
Hold on a second. This is my first time casting it properly, so give me a moment. Dexterity saving throw of 15.
That's a fail.
Is the 0 is a 10 on a 10, right?
Yep.
That's 19
Woo!
fire damage.
Nice hit.
So yeah, he stabs me with that, and I say, "Do not touch me."
And as you release this insult to him, it almost wipes him down with the fire. He like falls to a knee, pulls the Shadow Blade up, like readying himself. But he is definitely that was a big hit. All right, that brings us to this guy's turn. Mr. White is going to.
What was the damage on that blade?
3 for both attacks. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Wow.
Yep. I'm not
I'll
happy
take it.
about it. I'm actually putting that
I'm
dice
ecstatic.
away. This guy's gonna come around here and see Killian, and he is gonna use his Dreadbolt. He's gonna launch a Dreadbolt at Killian. 16 plus 6 is a 22.
That hits.
All right, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
And you take
Don't forget you have Bardic.
16 points of necrotic damage.
What's the bardic? Is that a 6? D6?
8, I think. 5? 5 is 8?
That is a D8.
D8. Damn. Okay, that is a 13.
13 is a fail. Roll me a D100.
Damn. Let me even see those. Let's see. So that's a a D10 and a double-digit one, right?
Double duh. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever rolled one of these. Let's go. Is 0, 0, is that just 0? Or is that...
Is that 100? Or
I think so, yeah.
100?
I never remember, but I think it might be.
I think it's 100.
I don't.
That sounds
Yeah.
right. It was a 0, 0.
You fall unconscious.
What?
Motherfucker.
Oh, snap.
It's like, you're here. Let me explain this instead of just reading words. As you get hit with 16 points of necrotic damage, it wraps around, like covering more of that light from the Moonweaver that you desperately want and need and want to spread. And as it just wraps around you, everybody that can see you see Killian just fall in the fetal position and then fall on his back, and his hammer falls from his hand. You're not at 0 hit points. You just, for the next round, you are unconscious.
Okay.
You just got knocked the fuck out. Punched on the chin.
Oh, wait. I think 0, 0 should be 0 with a 4, right? Or no?
I don't know. 100s are always.
I don't
weird.
know.
I think double 0 is 100.
I
But
believe
if
so.
you roll the D10, wouldn't the 90 and a 10 on the D10 be 100?
No, that
Yes.
would be
I've had this.
No,
fucking,
wait, listen. When you roll a d10, a d10 and a percentile, that's what you were rolling. You're rolling a
Yeah.
d100. You're so if you roll a 10 and a 1, that's 11.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll a double 0 and a 0 or a 1, that would be 101.
Okay, so it'd be 104 technically. So yeah. Okay. I've never rolled a percentile, so interesting.
Yeah, it can only
So
go
that,
up to
Well, the
100.
percentile can't go over 100.
Yeah, it can't go
Yeah.
over 100. So wait.
No,
So if you rolled a double 0 and a 4, that's what you're saying?
Wouldn't that be a 4?
That would be
Yeah.
a 4.
no, that would be a 40.
No, because the
Wait.
percentile has a 40 on it.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
right, you're
so
right.
it's
Then that would be 44.
so. But if
But
you
I rolled
rolled
double 0 and a 4.
and a
So
4,
wouldn't that
no.
be 4 total?
Yeah, that's 4. That's 4.
Okay, so I lied.
All
Sorry,
right.
Andy.
all right. So instead of being unconscious, you run backwards immediately and fall in a fetal position, and you are paralyzed. You retreat and become paralyzed.
Much
Okay.
better.
Does that counts as incapacitated, right? So my Twilight Sanctuary would drop as well.
If it's concentration.
It's not concentration, it just goes away if I'm incapacitated at all.
Oh, all right. Bam. It's gone. The effect ends if you take any damage or at the end of the next turn.
Okay.
All
Can I
right.
save to get out of it or no? Is it
No,
just
it's just one
Okay.
whole turn. All right. So
Okay.
that is wait. So Killian, you are up and you are on the ground.
Yep. And that's still the 16 points of damage, right?
Yep, you still take the 16
Okay.
points. Otto, you are up. Followed by Red, and then it's top of the round for round number 3.
All right, so let's take a look at this again. Can I see Celeste where she is there?
Yep, you can.
Yeah, because that's okay. And I assume I saw her harassing Figrin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move my hex over to her with a bonus action,
Okay.
and I'll disadvantage on Dex skills, not saves, which is super important because I'm about to grease her up. And I'm going to throw a big vial and cast grease, and it will explode upon impact. She will need to make a Dex save.
Yeah, which doesn't cover Hex doesn't cover saves. It's only skill checks.
Has nothing to do with the save.
Yep.
So, Celeste, can you beat a Dex 17 save?
I rolled a 17.
So that does it, right, Andy?
Yeah, and I'm sure your modifier is more than that.
All right, so nevertheless, slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square around her. That area is difficult terrain, and
It's grease. Gray.
and she's not prone at all, so she's fine.
Alrighty. Anything else, Otto?
No, I used everything. Wait. Well, you know what? No, I'll do one more thing. I believe I'm in difficult terrain.
Yeah, you're on the edge
I
of
want
it.
to.
If you want,
Yeah.
like I was saying, if you wanted to crawl like up towards the middle of the map, it would be difficult terrain. You're not.
All right. So can I 5, 10, 15? Can I just run 15 feet back?
Sure.
And that's my turn.
Let's see here. Well, looks like Nyx is the only target within range. Oh, Nyx, man. Fuck. I need you to make me. Hold on. Charisma saving throw?
Not bad.
Wisdom saving throw.
That one's a little bit worse.
Sorry, my bad.
So that's an 8.
8.
What?
You.
How many more conditions can I have?
You are incapacitated until the
There
end of
it
your
is.
next turn. You get to repeat the save. If you fail the next save, you become unconscious. All right. It's Red Nyx. You are up. Roll
And I have to.
roll wisdom saving throw.
Ah, great. It's 5. I won't do the additions.
Okay. All right.
It's not up.
You still have your hit points, but you are now asleep. You pass the fuck out in the middle of battle. Celeste.
Cool. So I make my way out of the grease and I go over to Otto.
Is Greece difficult terrain?
Yeah, but I have enough.
So we got
movement.
deck save, I think.
I
Again.
don't think it's going to stop her at all, but
No, but I believe
still.
she does have to make another deck save.
Yeah. So make another deck
Sure.
save.
Do-do-do-do.
17.
All right, so that rolled into a 10 total.
Slip and fall prone.
Okay.
But she likely still has fucking movement.
Damn it.
Oh,
Like it's not like you slip and fall prone and end your turn. Like
No.
you
But-
can get up and continue.
it's 5 feet. You fall prone. Then it's half of your movement. What's your movement?
And
And then you have to get
and
up.
then she doesn't have to save again
Yeah.
because it's only one save per round.
Right, I have 40 movement.
So 35, half of 35 would be 15. So you have another 15 feet of movement after you get up from prone.
Right, which still pretty much gets me right over there.
Right there. Yeah, within 10 feet.
And then I can't. My action's used up, right? For
No.
getting up and jump. So.
No, it's just half your movement.
Yeah, it's just half your movement.
Okay. It's within 10 feet. I can't do much. I will. Do one of the shadow fists that I have. So let me roll for attack on that. That is an 17. Yeah, okay. Let me roll the damage on that one.
Roll low.
It'll probably be high because it's not affecting me at all. And it did. It's What type of damage? It's a 9 force damage. Andy, would you say I only get to do one of those per action?
Yeah.
Yeah. Counting it like it's a spell.
Yep.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. The green guy grabs Nyx by the scruff and starts dragging her back. The white guy says, "It's time to cut your losses. Leave now. Leave the pines. Don't come back. Or join us. Join the Dreamstalker's way. Live free with us. It's your choice. I'd rather have a friend than a dead guy. Wouldn't you?" Shouts out. He's gonna move over this way to right here. Just so we can see. And is dropping a spell an action, or can you just drop a spell? All right.
Usually you can just drop it.
All right. He's gonna drop the silence to make sure he'll do that before he says anything to make sure everybody hears it. With that, Celeste, his influences, if they want to run, let them run. If we find them again, we'll kill them. But they always had the chance to join us. Killian. Alright, so you're curled up in the fetal position. You spend your whole turn that way. This is the first turn, right?
No. My whole last turn was that.
Last turn. All right, so you should have rolled a wisdom save, or it was hold on.
I thought it was just up after you said. But it was charisma.
No, this is charisma. Give me another one.
Okay.
Where's my fucking sheet? Sorry. Yes.
The 9.
All right. Give me another D100 roll.
These are sketchy. I don't like them.
Yeah. You're getting mad, bro.
A 10 and a 0. I believe that would just be a 10, right?
Yep. So you
That sounds right.
Yeah, you stay like locked up. You're starting to have these nightmares of like an asteroid blowing up the moon. Right? And like all like semblance of the Moonweaver starting to like be erased from existence. Otto, you're up. Celeste is 10 feet in front of you. You see figurines flying up like off to your right. Killian is down. Nyx is getting dragged. You're muted.
Jeff.
Sorry, is it my turn?
Sorry,
This is Jeff. Jeff.
It's Otto.
the darkness, is that still up?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
The darkness is. I was about to drop it next turn or something.
Yeah, but I mean, nothing's happened that would have caused you to break your concentration.
Right, I haven't been
All right,
hit or
so
anything.
I can't even see Killian. I can't really see anyone except for
Fig.
maybe Fig, depending on the stairs.
Now you can see the stairs on the map are stone, but in our imagination they're metal spiral stairs. So you can see through them and see Fig flying up.
All right. I'm sorry, Celeste. I'm going to I'm gonna action bust out my Eldritch Derringer, and I'm gonna pop 2 shots at Celeste.
All right. Roll the first attack.
24.
24. That hits, right?
I have deflect missiles.
Ooh.
That work on Eldritch Blast.
I think
No,
she'll be able to deflect them. I don't think.
No,
I think it's like
I
it's
think our mental
projectiles.
Yeah, because you say it's a Derringer, we think we can deflect it, but it's just a flavoring of it. You can't do that.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can't
Okay.
deflect an Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
so roll for damage.
All right, that's 6 plus Hex. That's 8 damage on the first one.
Okay, Flash, roll me wisdom saving throw, please.
Whiz. Oh. 15?
15. You like get hit with this blast of force energy, and you see Otto with his Derringer just pointing it at you, and you think like for a second, I know that guy, and then seals back up. Roll your second attack. I missed the DC. Sorry.
I am so sorry. 20.
Yep.
All right, that's all right. A 1 plus Hex. Ooh, a 6. So a total of 7 damage on that one.
7. Roll me another wisdom save.
Cool. Oh, it's even better than the last one. 18.
18. With this shot, you're like, you get hit in your left shoulder and you get spun around like 360, ready to fucking beat the piss out of whoever shot you. And you see Otto frantically holding his Derringer up, shooting at you, and you snap to and see the situation. And Figrin's like up looking at you in a frantic, visage. Otto's frantic, and you start to realize, and you start to not realize, but you start to remember, and you're like, shit, you have your own consciousness now.
Okay.
I'm so glad because I just managed to save a sword point. I am going to. I can see the light in her eyes, right?
Yeah, you see her demeanor change from wanting to kill you to understanding, trying to understand what's happening.
Can I imagine a sort of like knowing thing, and then I just look over her shoulder, and I'm gonna swap my hex from her back to red cultist.
Yeah, what's the range on that?
90.
90.
And
Perfect.
I check.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
And then I guess I'll move. I'm gonna move about 20-ish feet to kind of hide behind the darkness while it's still there.
Gotcha.
And that is officially my turn.
Alrighty. this guy is going to use his move. Oh, sorry. Movement. Oh, fuck. Come on. To get to here, action. He's gonna grab Killian, and he's gonna start pulling Killian back. But he only gets like fucking 10 feet pulling the dwarf. It's 11:30. Do we want to keep going?
I'll leave it up to everyone else, but I could say another round or two. But
Yeah, we're going.
Same. I could do another round or so.
Okay, let's go.
How are you feeling, Terry? Yeah? All right.
All right, Nix. You are asleep, and you've been knocked out. The duration is 1 minute, so you are incapacitated for the next minute. Celeste, you are up.
Cool. That's a bit far. Okay. Actually, that's
don't forget you still have darkness up.
yeah. I'm gonna drop darkness.
Okay. Fucking opens up. The three of you can now see these cultists pulling Nyx and Killian away from your point, like back towards the back half of this basement.
So she's panting. But I'm going to run up as close to Killian as possible. Which I measured out, it's right about here. And then I'll do one of my shadow fists. I'll try and get that dude right there that's holding him. That rolled bad. Yeah, 6 doesn't hit him.
6 misses.
Yeah. All right. That's me.
All right, Figrin.
We are going to go for this. I am going to fly 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so right about here.
All right.
I'm going to target Boss Man. Oh, actually, I'm going to target Jackass holding Nyx.
Okay.
And I'm going to hopefully hit on an attack roll with a chromatic orb.
Sounds good.
Ooh, a 24.
24 hits.
We're going to go fire damage.
Fire. Make it 5.
Oh. What?
Is it over 5?
It's 11.
11. He lights him up. Nyx gets dropped. And he is down. Boom. Dead.
As my free action, I would like to yell. You are not to lay a hand on any of these associates. They are here to keep me alive. And I'll be done.
Okay. That brings us to that guy's turn, which he is down. This guy's gonna move over here. It's his turn. Man. I need to roll a d6. 3. He does not get that back. let's see here. Fuck. Alright. Celeste. You betrayed them. 2 blasts of Eldritch Blast coming at you from that guy. A
Okay.
15, so a 21 and 13.
Is this
13 miss.
Is this white cultist?
Yes. The 13 misses, right?
Yep.
Okay. You take 10 points of force damage.
Got it.
And then he is going to use the rest of his movement back here. Fuck. Alright. That's his turn. Killian. Another wisdom save. Right?
Charisma, right?
Charisma. Charisma, yes. Charisma.
I don't like charisma ones.
I know.
Oh, that's good. That's 19 on die, so 22.
19 on die. Yeah.
19 on die, 22 total.
You snap out. You're getting drug across this fucking nasty floor with these shitty ass fucking stone tiles that were human carved. They're not even fucking cut in the right place. You look up and see
Bullshit.
this guy. It's your turn.
Oh, I get to go?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Let's. Didn't plan for that.
I'm
This
10
is
feet from
an
you.
ability that he has, not a spell. Like, spells are usually at the end of your turn. His ability is when it's on
Gotcha.
your turn.
Okay. All right. Let's.
And I've rolled 3 3s for recharges on this ability. And that just... I mean, it's my favorite number. So I like that, but I need a 5 or 6.
I'm going to. Suddenly coming awake, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon to the main guy.
Yep.
And make an attack with my bonus action. Don't like those die. Ah, damn it. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, and then seeing the guy in my face, I am going to cast Sacred Flame on him. So the red cultist. And that's a dex save he has to do.
It's a 6.
He needed a 15, so it's going to be 2d8 radiant. Which is, oh, that's really good. 14 points
Woo.
of radiant damage.
All right. Oh, shit. Yeah, he fucking sears in. Radiant's fire, right?
Radiant's radiant, technically. It's Sacred Flame, so I'm assuming fire. It's like a holy fire.
But it is radiant and not. I mean, it looks like fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's radiant energy.
It is
Yeah.
radiant energy. You see
Yeah.
it, you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
it burn into him more. Like, just drain it like neutralizes the necrotic energy that he is a part of. And just like he's trying, like he as you come to and you shoot this at him, it drops him to a knee and he gets up and he like gets ready to move further away from you.
Okay. Let's see. Do I need to stand up, or am I just?
You're on the ground. Yeah. Fetal.
Okay, so I'll stand up, and then I'm gonna use my 10 feet of movement to move around him and just pass towards Nick. So he'll probably get an opportunity attack.
Yes, he will with his shadow Which dice do I want to use? Fuck. That's a 11.
11 misses.
All right. So you get closer to Nyx.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Otto. And then it's Red Guy's turn.
No, it's not. Not once I'm through with them. And I shout out, Killian, duck! And I don't even know if he can, but I start blasting. I'm not even... I already moved hex on him previously. Fuck, yes! Oh my god, this is delicious. I am lighting him up for 2.
Okay.
And let's just see how it goes from there. All right. Where is you? There you is. How is 17 to hit?
hits. Yes.
All right. And that is 8 plus hex for 14 damage on the first one.
14. Bam! You hit his shoulder, spins him around, he hits the ground and slides past Killian unconscious.
Just like that? I got
Just like
more.
that.
Can I go up? Can I walk up close and point blank him? You know, double tap, guys.
But
What do
you
you
do
think?
whatever you want. He's dead.
No, I'm gonna do the classic, and I'll try to spin it, but then drop it, and then like to hurry to pick it back up. He's out. That's
He's out. The
it,
only one
right?
that's left is the white boss in the back.
all right. How fucking close are you?
He's about 80 feet from you.
That is not great. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Maybe.
That puts you
Nope.
54 feet.
Oh shit. Well, guess what? Oh shit, I can't. My second beam would have fired on my first attack. You know what I mean? I can't move into position and have my second beam go out, could I?
You can't. No.
No.
But you know what I can't. You know what I can do is I can use my bonus action and quicken this shit. I'm gonna fire 2 off at this guy, unfortunately with no hex.
Okay.
All right. First one's 25 to hit.
25 hits. Ooh.
That's 5 damage,
All right.
and then a filthy 20
Yep.
for 8
Eight.
damage. All force damage.
You see you're blasting into him and spinning him around, kind of like disorienting him. He's trying to get the fuck out of here. Like, and by get the fuck out of here, there's something in the back of this building he's desperately looking at. Anything else? We're gonna go ahead and coup de grace this. So Red is dead. Nyx is sleeping. Sorry, Terry. I'm fucking. Seems like. All right, Celeste and Figrin, you're up next.
Cool.
It's Celeste, Figrin, Killian, Otto. With that guy sandwiched in the middle.
Yep. So let's see. I am 48, 47 feet away. I will pop another key point to Step of the Wind to that dude.
All right, you get up on him.
Get up on his grill. And then I'm gonna start swinging. Then 2 hit. That's a 12.
12 misses.
for the first one. And then the second, another 6. Well, it was going to be cool, guys, but then it's not.
It's
So
more like
that's
you run up to punch him, and his arms meet yours and push him out of the way.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's it, because I used my bonus too.
All right, figuring.
Oh, sure. I'm going to fly as much as I can. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go about here. I need our boy to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that's a 3 on
As I
die.
All right, he's held. I cast hold person on him.
All right. And with that,
Celeste, please beat this gentleman to a fucking bloody pulp.
you guys
With pleasure.
all form up. And are you want to end him, or you want to leave him alive? What do you want to do? I'm saying this is the moment. You can tell me what you want to do, because he's held. All of you have your turns before he does. So you could definitely kill him, or
We should.
Say, wait for next session and question him.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Little torture. Just
All
a
right.
little bit.
So you're holding him down. You pin him down, bind him up.
Break all of his bones and dislocate all of his joints.
Chop off his hands.
Nailed it.
Alrighty. And with that, chapter 20 in the Veiled Chronicles comes to a close. Fuck, I missed you guys. This is fun. It is a weekday and then late, so we thank you for viewing, and I think that's it, right, guys?
Like and subscribe and hit the notification bells wherever you follow us on the interwebs.
Yeah, just do it. Don't even think. Just do it.
Just do it. Do it.
Impulse. Do it.
Do it.
Right now.